G'day and welcome back to another tree styler video. This is an olive. It's probably the most interesting tree that I collected on my recent olive hunt. It was perched over an embankment like that, pretty much. Oh, if I put the branches there, they're straight. That's how it was. So I gently persuaded it out because I really wanted to do something with this root. So I'm not going to chop it off. I think it's too interesting to too interesting to get rid of. Just the movement of it, the curves. But the problem being is what to do with it. So yeah, I'm not really sure yet, but I need to get it trimmed up and put into some kind of pot. And it's going to be a deep pot, and I'll probably just sink it in there and let the roots develop and go from there. There is some inverse taper, so up here obviously the roots are smaller. If I sunk it into the ground at that height, it would look okay, but then you wouldn't see all this. So I managed to get it out with lots of smaller roots. Some are broken, but overall I got it out without too much damage. So yeah, I'm just going to clean it up and I'm going to sink it into a deep pot till I work out what I'm going to do with it. That's all I'm going to do, and trim up the top. So just wanted to document the first, when it was collected, what it looked like. Pretty ugly, but I've just got an idea with this root. Alright, stay tuned. G'day, welcome back. Just a little update from the little olive. As you can see, there's some buds popping out on the lower branch, which is good. You can see them better there. There we go. 1, 2, 3. One at the bottom, one at the top, one on the bottom again, which they're spread out, which is good. The top branch hasn't got any. None. No buds. So that's kind of made the decision easy to get rid of that branch now. I left the two of them because I wanted to see which one threw out the bud, and this one's done it, which is good because it goes with the angle. It's pretty crazy shape, comes up, bang. So I'm going to remove this one just quickly, just so then it can get on with growing. Where's my cutters? Let me try and do this. I really should use that tripod more, but anyway. Alright, don't need this one now. There we go. There we go. Alright, so that's gone. I'll clean that up later. I'm not going to put any wound healer. Still got to tidy it up. So there we go. So the tree is going to come up, follow this path. Got no preferred front yet. I'll just leave it as is and let it continue to grow. You can do a much neater job with one of these. Olives are quite hard. Much better. Check that out. Give me a closer look. See how much cleaner that is? Much cleaner. Allows it to recover a lot better. And like with this, I'm not really worried about what the overall looks like, because there's lumps and bumps and everything in there. So that's the direction this tree is heading, and I might just leave it at that because I don't want to damage any of these small buds. Just did this. The side of the container, I was trying to show you the movement in this trunk. There, now you can see that a lot better. Probably there. On the bench is a complete bloody mess. I've just left this alone because there is an olive in here. Let me show you. Here it is. So I've just got this massive weeds growing. Certainly not drying out. Let's see if I can unearth it. I'm trying not to break off any small branches and leaves. It's starting to unearth. Starting to reveal itself, everybody. Those roots on those weeds. Loving the free draining mix. And the moss on top. Look at it. Getting there. Getting there. You'll start to see it. You can see the cutout of the pot. I'm just about there. Let me have a look. Get rid of that. I really like this tree. It's different. It's a little bit crazy. There's just nothing else around like it. Okay. There we go. My crazy olive tree. It's back. Completely overrun. So just looking at the growth so far, it's growing really well, really healthy. It had a few roots on it, so there's a good view of the back side or the front side, but I think I chose this as my preferred front because of the movement of it. I guess the same would go for the back. Yeah, it looks pretty gnarly. So that is really good light at the moment. I'm going to take a photo. Not going to do anything to this. I'm going to continue to let it grow. I want it to build up its health and vigor and just get these branches, like this branch, thicker. So I'm going to let it keep growing. There's a few branches coming out of this intersection, this part of the tree. There's 3, possibly 4 coming out of there. So I might just take that one. Don't need it. I might just shove that in there, see whether it grows. Probably will. Yeah, as you can see there. So I'll take that one as well. I might just leave those 2 remaining at the moment, just because I can always bring it back upon itself. But elsewhere, there's 1 branch there, 1 branch there, which is good. 1 branch there, 2 there, but it's only really juvenile. So anyway, that's my gnarly little olive. I'm going to put him back into the growing position, let it go. It's looking really good, really healthy. If you want to see how this tree turns out, it's far away from a bonsai, but please hit the notifications so you know when the next video is up. Very early progress, but I think it's going to be something really interesting.